There you go.
He's trying.
Oh, hi, baby.
Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. This video is going to be all about the labor and delivery of our little boy. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys already know his name is Cohen Wayne Cross, and we absolutely love his name. It was just a name that we liked, and then Wayne is Jacob's dad's middle name, so it's his grandpa's middle name. And I'm so excited to share how the labor and delivery went. It's a little bit different than Kenai's, and I'm doing a sit down kind of talking through it because it was the fastest labor ever. I did not have time to pull out the camera. I have a few clips, but I wanted to kind of like talk through them because I filmed before we left for the hospital, and then the next clip is me pushing him out. So it was very, very fast. So I want to talk through it with you guys. He just ate and is sleeping away. Kenai right now is with my mom. She took him on a little car ride and on a few errands. So I have the house to myself for a little bit. Jacob is also running an errand. So I thought I would film this while I feel up for it. He slept super good last night. Right now, as I'm filming this, he's 6 days old, so almost a week. Yeah, let's just get on into the story of how this boy came into the world. So if you guys didn't see our last pregnancy video, I went in for my 39-week appointment, and they said I was 3.5 to 4 centimeters, and I was having consistent contractions. We were actually going in for a membrane sweep to like get labor started, but since I was having contractions, they were like, we don't want to do the membrane sweep. We think you're gonna have this baby pretty soon. And the doctor pretty much said like, you'll probably be in the hospital tonight or tomorrow. So we ran home, got like all our hospital bags ready, and went to the hospital. We stayed the day at the hospital in triage, and I progressed to a 5. But they ended up sending us home that night because the hospital was super busy. Again, I have a whole video on like this whole story, so if you want more like in depth of what happened that day, you can go watch that video. But long story short, I ended up being at a 5. We went home. I had contractions that whole night. We were pretty much just waiting for labor to start again because I was 5 centimeters, and everyone at the hospital had basically said like, you'll be back really soon to have this baby. So that was on Friday. Saturday nothing happened. Sunday nothing happened. I think Sunday I lost my mucus plug, so I was like, okay, like this has to be happening soon. Monday nothing happened. Tuesday nothing happened. Wednesday I went in for a COVID test because we did have an induction scheduled for the following Friday, which I would have been 40 weeks. So Wednesday I got the COVID swab done for the induction, and then we just hung out all day Wednesday. My mom brought us dinner, and then that night is when everything happened. Pretty much every night that week I had contractions like at night. I would take a bath every night to help them because they were hurting so bad. My back was hurting so bad. So I was definitely having like prodromal labor, I think is what it's called. It's basically just like false labor, which was awful. It was miserable. I was in so much pain from Friday to Wednesday. Wednesday night, I was definitely having stronger contractions, but I just kind of tried to keep sleeping through them because I had been having them every night, so I didn't really think it was anything different. And then I was getting up pretty much every hour to 2 hours to go to the bathroom, and because the contractions were hurting so bad. But then I got up at 4 a.m., used the bathroom, I got back in bed, and my water broke. I felt a huge pop and a gush of water, and I knew instantly that my water had broken because I did feel my water break with Kenai in the hospital, so I knew what it felt like. Immediately, I woke Jacob up because all of my doctors had said if your water breaks at home, you need to get to the hospital as soon as possible because I was already halfway dilated, so they knew it was going to go fast. So we quickly called Jacob's mom so she could come stay here with Kenai and we could go to the hospital. We called my mom because she was able to be in the hospital room with us this time. So we called both of them. I rushed to get dressed. I also tried to eat something because I knew as soon as we got to the hospital and I got my epidural, I wouldn't be able to eat. So I tried to eat something. We had a few little things to put together in our bags, but most of them were already in the car. Jacob's mom got here super fast. I was kind of happy it happened at 4 a.m. because then she could get here fast. There was no traffic on the way to the hospital. Good morning, everyone. It is 4:15 in the morning. My water just broke probably at 4:10, 4:05, and I had just gotten in bed after going to the bathroom and it just completely popped. I knew immediately that's what it was, and I've been leaking, gushing water since then. So Jacob's mom is on her way over. Hopefully she'll be here soon to stay here with Kenai, and we're gonna head down to the hospital and have this baby. I'm so emotional because I was supposed to be induced tomorrow on Friday, and we were gonna have this whole day to like do all the last minute things. I mean, of course I'm happy he's coming sooner, but yeah, I didn't get to say goodbye to Kenai or anything. So we're going in. It's about a 40-minute drive, so I'm really hoping we can get there fast. I'm gonna eat something because I know as soon as I get there, I'm gonna want the epidural. So it's gonna go fast from here. It's baby number 2. So let's go have this baby. Praying that we make it down there, I can be peaceful and calm, and it just goes smoothly. She got here, we hopped in the car super quick, and we started the drive down. We live about 45 minutes from the hospital on like a normal traffic day. So at 4 a.m., thankfully there was no traffic because my contractions picked up super fast. They were the most painful thing I've ever experienced, and the amount of fluid that was coming out of me in the car was just insane. But let me tell you, the contractions were very, very painful. I was trying to like hold the fluid in with the contractions because I felt like if I had let it out, the labor would have progressed faster, but the contractions were so painful that I had to just kind of like let happen what happens. And so the fluid was coming out a lot, and once I kind of just like let go and like let my body just relax through the contractions and let the fluid do what it does, the contractions kind of lessened in pain a little bit. Still extremely painful. I was like holding onto Jacob's arm so tight. I asked him after and he said his arm started going numb, so I was holding it very tight. I was holding on to like the, what's it called, like arm rest thing on the car, just trying to breathe through them. Since there was no traffic and Jacob was getting us to the hospital very quickly, I think the car ride was only like 25-ish minutes, but it felt so long. I do remember asking Jacob to drive faster because they were very, very painful. At one point, Jacob even asked if we should stop at a closer hospital because of how much pain I was expressing. So I told him to keep driving because I just wanted to be at the hospital that our doctor was at and that we were comfortable with. So I knew it was only like 10 more minutes away. So I said, just keep driving. I was just praying just that the Lord would help me get there and get the epidural. So we pulled up to the front, we finally got there, and it was just such a relief of like, okay, we made it. At least there will be a doctor here at the birth. Like I had no idea how much I had progressed. Like I could have been 8 centimeters, I had no idea. Pull up to the hospital, we just leave the car there, go in. I passed the check-in because I'm like, I need to get up to triage as soon as possible. I said, can we just do all this paperwork later? And they said, yeah, that's fine. So we go up to triage. They could clearly see how much pain I was in. There was nobody else in the waiting room since it was 4 in the morning. The lady asked for some information. I had a few contractions in the waiting room. At this point, my pants are so soaked. I had like sweatpants on. Literally from the top to the bottom were drenched in liquid. It looked like I had like gone in a pool or something. So that was crazy. I did not expect that much liquid to come out of me all at once, but maybe because I was 5 centimeters, that had something to do with it. But the nurse finally came to get us and she was like, wow, okay, yes, you are in labor. I asked if we could skip triage, but unfortunately they like have to go through all the protocol. So I was like, okay, let's just get this done as quickly as possible. I asked if they could like get the epidural going as soon as possible, get our room ready. And they said, yeah, we have your room already, don't worry. So we'll just get you checked into triage and then you'll go up to your room. I get undressed. We've just thrown my whole outfit away. There was also, I could tell when my water had broken at home that there was meconium, like he had pooped inside of me, which if you guys haven't heard of, it's kind of common, but there is risk for infection. So they could clearly see that because that was all up in the liquid as well, which was disgusting. But I got all undressed, threw the outfit away, got into the gown. They checked me and I was still 5 centimeters, which I was actually so relieved by because I knew that I would still have time to get my epidural. I would still have time to get into the room, hopefully, and have a doctor at the delivery. So I was very relieved to not be super far along. The contractions had kind of lowered in pain level since the car ride. I don't know if it's just because of how I was sitting, the stress, or like me like tensing up in the car that was causing them to be super painful. They definitely were still painful in triage and waiting for the epidural, but I think once we got to the hospital, I had kind of like relaxed a little bit more that we had gotten there. I knew we would be in a delivery room, so I kind of relaxed a little bit. But we were not in triage for super long. They brought us a wheelchair, wheeled us up to our room. I got into the bed. My mom got there shortly after. She moved our car for us and brought our bags up. And it was so nice being able to have her there. That was something I didn't get to do with Kenai because he was born very beginning of 2021. So COVID was still like very much a thing. I had to wear a mask the whole time, which this time I did have to wear a mask up until we got into our labor and delivery room. Then I kind of took it off and nobody ever said anything, which was really nice. Jacob and my mom both did have to wear them, but it was definitely not as strict as last time, which was really nice. So we got into our delivery room, and at this point, I think it was probably 5:36. I'm not exactly sure because like I said, we didn't have time to get out a camera. Like with Kenai's, I was induced, and so it was like over 24-hour labor, so we had time to like watch some shows and scroll through Instagram, update family. But this time literally was so fast. So we got into the room. I asked for them to put in the like order for the epidural, so they got that going. They did all the typical things, like gave me my IV, asked me a bunch of questions. What else did they do? They checked me again, and I want to say I was at like a 6 by this point, but obviously I was still continuing to have contractions. They were very painful. And then finally the doctor came in to give me the epidural, which I was very happy about. He did that. That went super smoothly. Honestly, when the contractions are as painful as they are, I wasn't even thinking about the pain of the epidural. It was super easy. The anesthesiologist was so nice. Did it really quickly. Then I definitely started to feel better. I was still feeling contractions and like pressure, but it was definitely a lot more manageable. Then after I got the epidural, things picked up really fast. I don't even know what time I got the epidural, but basically we got to the hospital at 5 and he was born at 7:49. So there was only almost 3 hours that we were in the hospital before he was born. So I got the epidural, and then maybe they checked me again and I was like at an 8 or something. And I knew that the baby was coming soon. And 7 o'clock is when they did their shift change in the hospital. So like all the doctors changed and all of the nurses switched shifts. By 7 o'clock, I was feeling so much pressure. I was like, let's get the doctor in here. I know this baby is coming soon. I know the nurses were totally believing me. They were just trying to like keep me calm to like make sure that the doctor actually got there. So I was just breathing through the contractions, trying not to push through them, which is honestly like the hardest thing to do when your body is trying to push and you're waiting for the doctor. It's so uncomfortable. But the doctor finally got there. I think I pushed like maybe 2 or 3 contractions. I think I pushed a total of like 8 to 10 times, and he was here. The pushing with my first with Kenai was over 2 hours long. It was so miserable. I was so tired. And this time around, it was so much easier.
Breath in, curl in the baby, and push down to my fingers. Like you're pooping. 2, 3, 4. Did you find it? Yes. 6, 7. Can you write it for me? 8, 9, and 10. Slow it down. Good job. Deep breath in. And do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job, girl. One more time. Push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excellent. 8, 9, and 10. Good job, girl. Alright, so I'm going to get down to let it jingle. Breathe through that next contraction, okay?
You ready to beat it?
Yeah, are you?
Yeah, I'm still scared.
You can do great. I know you're more mentally prepared last time when you had 20-something hours to sit
But
here.
it's nice. It'll be fast.
Oh yeah, super.
But
So 3.5 hours ago your water broke? Crazy. I was still fast.
4. No, 3.
4. 3.5. What was that for? Doing great.
Push way in your bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, she's coming.
5. Excellent. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Go, Kylie. 2, 3, 4, 6. Harder. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Just do this till you have your baby, okay? A little bit more pushing to do. Okay. Time. 1, 2, a little bit more. 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. Excellent. 8, 9. You got it, girl. Good job. Starting to crown.
yeah.
Yeah. Wonderful. Straighten your legs. Push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep going. 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. Good job. Maybe not as much force. 4. Excellent.
They're asking.
So well.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. ALS, please. Can you call ALS for me? Good job, honey. Breathe. Just breathe until she gets her gloves on, okay? Big deep breaths. You're doing incredible, sweetie. Big deep breath in. Push. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, and again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Good job. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Again.
You can try one more if you feel it. Yeah.
Good job, Kylie.
Just getting excited.
Here it's green. Not anymore. It's not St. Patrick's Day.
Next contraction, you'll have a baby. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, ow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Doing great.
Perfect. 1, 2, 3. Just breathe.
Open your mouth at all for me, are you?
All close. Go ahead and say out. Can you see it?
See. Like a linebacker. Alright, let's try. Go ahead and take a big breath and push to see which way he wants to go.
Push. 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10.
One more time.
1, 2, 3, 4. Almost there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Stay straight on, right?
Yes.
Twist just a little bit more left.
Just a little bit, okay.
A new perspective.
It says pregnant.
Life looked
You're gonna be a big brother.
You're gonna be a big brother.
I know.
in your arms. I can't.
Congrats.
We're pregnant. Oh.
Oh man.
Oh boy.
No way.
Chasing the grass that looked green.
Oh
Silent my reason to stay. But one look from you draws me nearer. So I don't wanna let go.
He's a big guy.
You're so big. Oh my gosh. There's your baby. Why?
Don't mind slowing down.
Oh, sweet girl.
Sorry, I took it from you.
Oh, you're so cute.
Such a cutie.
Hi, big guy. Get it out. Get it out. Yeah. That will help that. Yeah. Hi.
He is so cute, you guys. What a cute face. Look at the light here.
Got a lot of tone. Say hi.
There you go.
He's trying.
Oh, hi, buddy.
I got a lot of lung to fill. Take me a second. Oh, here, Bubba. Get a little more comfy there.
Perfectly round head, too. It's amazing. Good job, Mama. Look at these precious. Thank
So long.
Cleans up nicely. It does, doesn't it? Dad, you want to cut the cord?
Let's get it all.
Soon.
Hi, babe. Oh, it's so cute.
You want to come? You can come around.
You look like your other guy?
Hey, Shelby, what was time of birth? 7:49.
Alright, Dad. We're just gonna cut right above there, okay?
There.
Mm-hmm. Nicely done.
Oh, buddy.
Start kit.
Hi, Mommy and Dad. Tuck him under your gown, okay?
He's like already asleep. He and I was screaming for so long.
I feel like he looks a lot like him now.
Congratulations. Good job, you guys.
You love a good party.
That's right.
7:49.
Another son.
I know. Crazy.
Good thing you have a lot of tools and stuff. That's
Good
enough to
thing.
share.
That's right.
Underwood? Did you page her?
Just like,
Oh, he's smiling.
Okay.
He doesn't come over.
Okay, thanks, bye.
hi, buddy.
Just call back when you're done. It's not urgent. This is your pen. It is not. It is in here.
Was Kenai's hair this color? Or was it?
I don't remember. I don't.
Here, I have like a blue, like, if you don't have a pen, I have these.
Yeah, that is probably better.
No crazy birthmark.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even think about that. Oh, goodness. And then this is the more. Kind of like fans out. And then our square side. Act like you're punching out. So you can see the sharps.
Then he was here. He was perfectly healthy, happy. I didn't have any excruciating pain during the pushing, just like you can feel the pressure and feel the baby coming out still, which is just insane. It's the craziest feeling ever. But yeah, he was born at 7:49 on July 21st, 2022, and he was 9 pounds 5 ounces, so 2 ounces smaller than Kenai. We definitely make bigger babies. And he was 21.5 inches long. They let him lay on my chest for a really long time, which was awesome. And then he actually was rooting around a ton to breastfeed. So I fed him and he latched on super well. Yeah. So it is now over 24 hours since we've had this guy. It was the fastest thing ever. Would you agree?
That was pretty quick.
We got all our checks done. We are just waiting on my OB, and then we get to go home with this guy, little Cohen. How are you feeling?
Ready to go home.
Ready to go home?
Ready to go.
The discharge time is between 11 and 1, and right now
10:40.
it's 10:40. So we're really hoping we can go home, see Kenai soon. I'm doing really well. He latched like right away, so he's feeding super well. His first night last night also went really well. He slept amazing in between feedings. I had to wake him up for every single one basically. He's passed all his tests, so we're just basically waiting for my OB to come in and say, you're good to go, and we'll see you in 6 weeks. But our room has been nicer than last time. I feel like the whole experience has been better than last time.
Yeah, so it's quicker too.
Yeah. Quicker. More painful, but quicker. I'm gonna take his little name announcement picture in a little bit once the OB checks me. And then we'll put him in the car and go home and see Kenai.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for them to meet. It's crazy, but we're doing good. Ready, very ready to go home. But overall, his birth went really well. The car ride was definitely not what I was hoping for, but I would say overall his birth was easier than Kenai's just because of how long Kenai's was. His was definitely more painful, but faster, and I would say easier. So we're so happy to be home with him. We stayed one night in the hospital. He passed all of his tests. We were ready to get home and see Kenai and have them meet, which I also have clips of, which I'll show you guys here. Honey. She's like, not another one. Honey, honey.
We're sorry. We're sorry.
Hi, handsome. Hi.
Look what we brought
Look
you.
who we brought. Who's that? Are you pointing?
Can you say hi to your brother? He sees the baby.
Oh.
No. Be gentle. Can you say hi?
Mm-hmm.
Who is that? Whoa. Is that a baby? Yeah, put it back on. Good job. Cover it. That's your brother, Mommy.
Yeah.
That's Cohen.
Do I get hugs? Oh, what? What do you want me to do? Touch him? Can you give him a kiss? Who is that? Are you a big brother? Was that in Mama's belly?
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh. Say hi.
Is he in your seat? Can you say hi?
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Just for you.
Yeah.
You're gonna be trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Trouble, I tell you.
Can you give him a kisses? Kisses? Hugs? No.
Alright. Yeah. You like your brother?
Say hi, baby.
Hi.
Aww.
Good job. Yeah. Can you say Cohen?
Who is it? You want him on the floor?
Oh, gentle. Is that your baby brother? Yeah. He's doing. Does he have his?
No. Wait, look, can I give him a kiss?
Honey.
Give him kisses.
Thank you.
Look, does he have toes? Kisses? Give him kisses. Is that your baby? You want mommy to touch it? Want to see him? Want to give him kisses? Ready, go.
Airplane?
Oh, airplane?
Yeah. Soft, look, ready?
You want to touch him yet?
Be soft. Look at his hands. Look at his little hands.
Want to take him out? He's so tiny, huh? Yeah, can you help me? Look, he's so little. He's so clenching his fist. Who is that? Yeah, you want to see him? He's like, why is he out? You want him back in? Yeah. Oh, he's gentle. Did he go in there? But yeah, that is the birth story of little baby Cohen. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know I'm probably missing something, but if I'm being honest, his birth is the most blurry of anything I've ever experienced because of how fast it was. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Give this video a thumbs up. We are doing well over here, adjusting still to life with two boys, but we're excited to make more memories, share them with you guys, and just continue raising our family. So give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'm excited to show you guys more of life with two boys coming soon. I'll give you guys an up close little clip of baby. There he is, just sleeping away. He's so precious. Say hi, baby Cohen. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll have more updates coming very soon. Bye.
Time is as fleeting as a sunset, hiding in the evening clouds. So live with me here in Can we live right here in this moment?